and welcome again to another edition of Movie Masters. I'm your host, Movie Master Mike, and today I want to talk about some things I just got on Amazon. I got 6 trade paperbacks and 2 DVDs. And first off, I have The Phantom, starring Billy Zane, Catherine Zeta-Jones, and some other people. But most people don't like this movie, but I really do. I think it's just a fun movie made in like '96. It's based in like the 30s. I think the Phantom's a pretty cool character. The ghost who walks and, in the jungle and stuff. I don't know. I like Indiana Jones type things. I love period pieces. I love that period. So, and I don't have this. I've had it on VHS, and I just figured about time. It was like $4, so I figured I'd get that. And along with that, I got The Phantom 4040, a cartoon made by the same animation studio that made the really weird show Aeon Flux that was on MTV. And this is like it's like a future Phantom. And if you don't know anything about the Phantom, he's an ancestral superhero. He was before Superman. He's like from the pulp comics of like the 30s. But basically, this guy becomes the ghost who walks, or becomes the Phantom, and then his son becomes the Phantom, and then his son becomes the Phantom, and his son becomes the Phantom. And so I don't know, I really like that idea of the ancestral thing. We got to see a little bit about that, where Batman kind of becomes that in Batman Beyond, even The Dark Knight Rises, where that stupid character kind of becomes Batman at the end, or at least he finds the Batcave and stuff. Anyway, I remember watching this as a kid. I had it on VHS. I rented it a few times on DVD, I think. I remember liking it. The animation's really weird. It's future. It's kind of episodic, but it says the full-length movie, but I'm pretty sure it was more episodic than just like one long storyline. Anyway, those are the 2 movies that I got, and then trade paperbacks. I finally got Volume 5 of Batman by Scott Snyder. I haven't read Volume 4. I let my brother borrow it before I read it, and he really liked it, and I really, really, really loved the first 3 volumes by Scott Snyder. So I had to pick up 5, even if 4 sucked, which it's probably not going to. I haven't read it yet, but I had to get 5. And then I'm actually reading Catwoman, so I bought Volume 4 of Catwoman. I'm reading Volume 3 right now, and it got a different writer from the first 2 volumes, and so far I'm not really liking Volume 3, but it's not bad. I just like Catwoman. I don't know. I think she's a really cool character. One of the love interests of Batman. And from what I've read in these books, like, she could be doing anything, and Batman will come to stop her, and they'll end up sleeping with each other. And so that's just fun. It's cool. She's kind of an anti-hero because she's a thief, but she's still like a good guy. I don't know. But then I came upon this Gotham Academy, and I don't think it's about young Bruce Wayne. I think it said in the description that Bruce Wayne funds the Gotham Academy, and I don't know. It almost seemed like it would be like a Harry Potter type book, like these rich young, maybe not even rich, but these young basically genius kids at this academy. There is a bat symbol in the back, so I'm pretty sure Bruce Wayne's an adult and he just kind of funds it. I think because I'm pretty sure it said something about the weirdo Bruce Wayne and stuff, and the art. Wow, the art is really cool. Batman is in it, so that's cool. So yeah, I'm actually really excited to read this, and I love Harry Potter, so I thought this is kind of like cross between Batman and Harry Potter, but not like young Bruce Wayne. So I like that. So I'll give that a shot. And this is Volume 1. I don't think Volume 2 is out yet. So, but keeping with my Phantom theme, I got a volume of The Phantom, and I think this one came out in 2011, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 2011. The Last Phantom, Volume 1, Ghost Walk. Issues number 1 through 6. So it's not brand new, but I'm not sure if there is a brand new one, and if there is, I don't know. I found this one, and it looked really cool. It's called The Last Phantom, so it's probably not the Phantom from the movie, whatever his name was, I can't even remember. It's been a long time since I visited this character. I've never read anything from the Phantom, and I don't know, I was just in a Phantom mood when I was ordering all these things. The 2 movies and now this book. But Like I said, I love like Indiana Jones type things, the jungle, that period piece, or the period that at least the movie is set in, and I don't know what time period this is. It says the last Phantom, so it might be more modern times, which is fine. I had Phantom 2040, so, and since he is an ancestral superhero or crime fighter, you know, he can be at any time. So I don't know. The art looked really cool, and I don't know. I just thought I'd give it a chance. Anyway, and then it's apparently like a really popular trade right now. It's by Scott Snyder, the guy who's doing Batman and even Batman Eternal, is Witches. And even Scott Snyder, said he didn't expect it to do as well as it has. And so I was like, well, Scott Snyder, you know, and Witches, I don't know. The cover looks really cool. It feels really cool. I don't know. The art's good. It's not by Greg Capullo, or however you say his name, who does the Batman books with him. But I don't know. I was looking for something non-superhero, because that's all I really read is like Batman and stuff. So I wanted to kind of branch out, and this is Scott Snyder, so I was like, well, I know he's a good writer, and you know, it looks kind of creepy, kind of weird, kind of. I mean, Stephen King has a little thing on the. I don't know if you can read that. Whoops. You know, A Fabolous Triumph by Stephen King said that. So I don't know. I've never read any Stephen King, but that should be interesting. That'd be a good read. I know my brother's going to want to read that. And then this one, again, I was kind of trying to branch out, do other things besides just Marvel and DC, and you know, Batman and Moon Knight basically is what I read. So I came across this. It's called 5 Ghosts, and this is volume 1, called The Haunting of Fabian Gray. And apparently Fabian Gray is like a treasure hunter, Tomb Raider, like Indiana Jones. Again, I love Indiana Jones. But he gets like possessed by 5 historical figures, and it looks like it's. I didn't really read much into it. I was like, oh, that sounds pretty badass. And it's Robin Hood, or it looks like Robin Hood, Merlin, Sherlock Holmes, maybe Genghis Khan, or some sort of East Asian historical figure, and then what looks like Dracula. And I don't know if he just like gets their personality and like thinks he's Robin Hood or whatever for a little while, or he actually like becomes like Robin Hood or Dracula, and other people see him as those characters, or what. But the premise sounded really cool. It's an indie comic, so the art's not going to be like, you know, super colored and things like that like you would see in a mainstream DC or Marvel book. The art is way more raw. I'm pretty sure I read that this was a Kickstarter book, so that's really cool. I really like that, if this is the one I was thinking of. But you know, I thought I'd give it a chance, because again, trying to break from the norm of just, you know, superheroes and stuff. But yeah, the art is really, really cool. I really like the style. It seems to fit. Alright, well, I just wanted to show you what I got from Amazon, because I thought it was kind of cool. I got like a box of like geeky stuff, you know, all these things all at once, not just like one thing here and there. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. But before I go, I wanted to let you know to check out Bat Prime. They're a really awesome channel, so check them out. And Movie Damage. He's a really cool guy. He's up and coming. He's only got a few videos out right now, but he just seems like a really cool fan. Like he's not like, I'm gonna be a YouTuber to be a YouTuber. Like he's a huge fan of things and just wants to express his fandom with everybody. So please check him out, because he's an awesome guy. He's subscribed to my channel. And Bat Prime, they're awesome, brother and sister duo. So check them out. As always, I'm your host, Movie Master Mike, reminding you to speak your geek and balance your geek with Geequilibrium.